How does a man travel in time from 1876 to 1951? Legend has it that back on a warm summer night in June of the year 1951, a man dressed in fashion that resembled that of the 19th century appeared in the middle of Times Square. The man looked extremely confused and baffled by everything around him. Suddenly, he was hit by a taxi and killed. Investigators searched his body and found some very odd items. 1. A token made out of copper that was worth 5 cents, which had the name of a nearby saloon on it. Strangely, the saloon was not known to residents of the area. In fact, even older residents of the area had never heard of it. 2. A type of old-style receipt for the care of a horse, and then another receipt to have a carriage washed. The receipts were from something called a livery stable, a place that takes care of horses, listed as having an address on Lexington Avenue in New York. The address for the business was not listed in any address book. 3. Business cards were also on his person. The business cards had the name Rudolph Fentz and also had an address on Fifth Avenue in New York. 4. Approximately $70 in banknotes from the 19th century. 5. The man was also carrying a letter sent to the address listed on the business cards. The letter was dated as being sent in June of 1876. Oddly enough, none of these objects showed any sign of aging. Investigators checked the address listed on the business card that the man was carrying. It belonged to a business, but the business had no recollection of the man listed on the card, Rudolph Fentz, at all. Rudolph Fentz wasn't listed in any address book or phone book anywhere. He was not in any database the investigators searched. Desperate for answers, the investigators finally found a man by the name of Rudolph Fentz Jr. in a phone book. This man, who seemed to be the son of their victim, apparently died 5 years ago at the age of 60. His widowed wife was still alive, though. Upon contacting the supposed son of their victim's wife, she explained how her late husband's father went out for a walk one day at the age of 29 and never returned. Investigators looked up missing persons from the year 1876 and stumbled upon the man's name, Rudolph Fentz. The description of the missing person matched exactly with what their mysterious victim had been wearing. The case remains unsolved to this day. Did Rudolph Fentz unintentionally travel through time? What really happened to this man?